Well, good morning. It's Randy T-Bird out here in Arizona. Another early morning ride due to the heat. It was about 110 yesterday. I was out at noon, and that's tough. I gotta tell you, I don't usually go out in the heat of the day, but it was just a short ride, but definitely kind of takes the starch out of your sails, if you know what I mean. But anyway, it's about 6:30 in the morning right now. Tried to get up a little earlier and fell back asleep. Been on vacation all week. Went to Lake Tahoe in the car. You know, unfortunately, it was a family vacation, so we took the car, and that was a good time. A lot of desert between Phoenix and Carson City, Nevada. I mean, a lot of desert, and I've never been through that desert between Vegas and Carson City, and wow, there's a whole lot of nothing out there. Hard to believe anybody lives out there, much less, you know, it just there's hardly any. There's no trees. There's nothing but scrub brush, and the elevation's between 3,500 and 4,500 feet. And I'm just used to seeing, I mean, here in Arizona, that's where the trees start to become proliferant. And up there, man, it's like they never heard of trees until you get into close to Carson City. Anyway, that was quite an experience. Lake Tahoe is awesome. It was a little crowded, but we did have some fun. Made the loop all the way around, and car ran great. Got crazy good gas mileage, 43 miles to the gallon in my little Ford sedan. That car doesn't do much of anything well, except it does get good gas mileage. You know, it's a car. My passion is with motorcycles. But anyway, it was a good trip, and as far as Vegas goes, not my kind of thing. It was 117 degrees the day we left. It was 117 in Vegas. It was 100 across the high desert. But 2 days later, it had cooled off, and it was beautiful around Tahoe. And the evenings were nice in Carson City. That's a cool town. Carson City, Nevada. And normally I like to visit the Harley shops when I'm around there, but for whatever reason we never did seem to have the time to get up there. So alright, next time. I imagine they're all pretty much the same, but I do like checking them out when I go around. But back in Arizona, it's a nice morning. A little warm, but not blistering hot. Before I left, I put on a Screaming Eagle high flow air cleaner on the bike, and I gotta tell you, man, this thing is awesome. I mean, with just the extra sound you get with the so-called intake honk, as some of the magazines call it, or just the intake sound, the thing just feels and sounds awesome. And I believe I did pick up a little power too. As far as tuners go, yeah, I used one, just the Harley one, so nothing special there either. It's basically all stage one right now, as I got Vancidine slip-ons, and they work pretty good. I'll show some footage of that later here, but right now I'm just riding. It looks great. It's a high flow one with a kind of a billet cover that has more air cleaner surface in the middle of it. And you know me, I've got to always be doing something. Love to tinker. But, down the road, the next things is going to be suspension work. Not sure where I'm going to go. I would love to have an Olin shock. That's very expensive. A Fox is about $500 less, but it's still $700. By the time you get done paying tax and shipping, you're well over $800. The thought is maybe to keep my eyes open for a Heritage shock. that somebody's taken off. They have a little bit more travel, and I having had a Heritage, to compare the two, I know the Heritage shock is about 3/4 of an inch longer, so it's basically the full travel, not the slammed suspension that's on the Street Bob. I don't think I would notice a difference of it coming up 3/4 of an inch in the back. I don't think my ass is that sensitive where I can calculate 3/4 of an inch of ride height. So, but I'm told, and you know, again, having had a Heritage, I know they ride really nice. So it was never wallowy on the Heritage, but it was firm and very compliant travel. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. I can save several $100s and be happy with that. You know, I'm not going to be entering this in any of the V-Twin Racing Series or anything. So just more for comfort, and if it gives me a little bit more ride height in the back, that'll quicken the steering just a taste. And anyway, just if anybody's got one out there, let me know. And just 2018 to present Heritage shock. Been nice being on vacation, not having to think about work or any of that good stuff. Of course, it all comes back to reality tomorrow. So just trying to squeeze the last little bit of time out of my vacation that I can. It's not going to be super long ride today because it'll get hot soon, and it's tough. The older I get, the harder the heat is to deal with me. But it's a beautiful morning. There's a coolness to the air. Little clouds in the sky. I guess it rained while I was gone. I knew that would happen. You know, I don't ever get to see rain around here, but it rained, and they had temperatures in the 80s for this time of year. That was awesome for a day. Nice break for everybody that's here. And it's supposed to have some monsoon storms next week, so maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, we'll get a decent monsoon season, and it'll knock out these 1-teens that we've had here in June, that we always have in June. Let's be fair about that. Sky looks great. You can see the streaks of light coming down through the clouds. Still a lot of fires, but the rain cleared out the air here in the valley, so that was nice. Hope you all are getting out and doing some fun stuff. I'm seeing lots of stuff on the Instagram and the YouTube videos, and again, I want to thank subscribers that have subscribed to this here in the last week. I'm at 559 today. I'm just awesome. That's like 50 subscribers that have come on in the last 3.5 weeks. And we're not even done with June yet. You know, July's on the horizon. Birthday month for yours truly. I don't know how much celebrating I want to do as turning my ripe age of 67. So, well, I'll give it a try. I'll drink some beer. Have a good time since it's on a weekend. On a sad note, I lost another brother this week. Brother Smitty, rest in paradise, my good friend. He had some health problems and went downhill suddenly, and it was very sad, but here's to you, Brother Smitty. You were one of a kind, man. There'll never be another one like you. So that's the sad part of today. Anyway, not too much traffic this morning. There's some bikes over there at the gas station. And I was talking about this air cleaner here just recently and earlier in the video, and it's just got a great sound to it. You can really hear the air pulling through it. This 114 is a big air pump. It just makes this bike sound mean. I mean, with the intake sound in the Vance and Hines pipes. It sounds wicked, and it runs so good. I continue to be amazed by this 114 Street Bob. Nice and cool. Out going through the reservation out here, it's just there's not too many houses, not so much asphalt. You can really feel the difference. Another beautiful day in the mountains. Talking about mountains again, and I went through a lot of them, around a lot of them, because the roads didn't really take you through them up in Nevada. But interesting colors and whatever, but my God, where'd the trees go? Or if they ever had trees. I guess there's used to be an inland sea in prehistoric times, and it just looks like there's a lot of sandstone and sedimentary granite and all that stuff out there. Fire out here, I can smell it. But it was interesting. On the way up again it was hot, but on the way back it wasn't too bad. It just I guess it's sometimes when you don't know exactly where you're going, it's a new road, it seems to take longer on the way back than it didn't. It was still a good 7.5–8 hour drive between Carson City and Las Vegas. Didn't see a lot of bikes out there on that road. I do have to give it to Nevada Department of Transportation, or whatever they call it up there. Hey, it's Randy T-Bird. Just wanted to get a shot of the Screaming Eagle high flow air cleaner that I put on my Street Bob. Love the looks of it. That billet cover. The 12-point bolts are a cool thing. Went on pretty easy after I first figured out that the bottom needs to go on first. Gives a great intake sound when you get on it, and to me it's the best looking air cleaner that you can get for these. Some people like the round ones, or those ones that they call the oh hell, I can't remember what they call them, the ones that kind of bend out towards the front. Anyway, can't remember what they call them, but this is the one that I like. I like the black cover. Really nice touch. It's got your Screaming Eagle logo on there for people who are into logos or not. I'm sure you could take it off, but in a K&N filter, which is always good quality. And as I discussed in the earlier video, this is my new air cleaner. This is Randy T-Bird. Talk to you later. The roads were in really good shape. Much better than the roads in northern Arizona. I-40 is just beat to hell. I thought it was going to destroy my car coming back. So we came down I-40 from Kingman. We took the road through Ash Fork coming back instead of straight down through Wickenburg. It's about an extra 100 miles, but the scenery is much better, and you don't have to go through as much hot country as you do down that way. And all in all, it was about 1,800 miles to the trip. I tried to squeeze as much into this video today as I can. But I'm just going to enjoy the ride now, and I wish you all well. This is Randy T-Bird out here in very hot Arizona, early in the morning. I might record some more later, but right now I'm going to ride. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos, and continues to grow. I am humbled and grateful to all of you who watch my videos. Welcome to the new subscribers this last week. We'll talk to you again.